The lobby test. 5 women sat rigidly in the sleek corporate lobby, their pressed suits and polished shoes reflecting their desperate desire to impress. Each clutched a leather portfolio, eyes darting nervously between their smartphones and the reception area. An elderly gentleman entered, his worn tweed jacket slightly frayed, walking with a slight hesitation. As he approached the marble floor, his worn leather shoes suddenly slipped on the polished surface. Time seemed to slow. With a sudden crash, papers scattered everywhere. Folders, documents, and a weathered leather briefcase spilled across the floor. The man winced, struggling to gather his belongings. 4 of the women exchanged glances and suppressed giggles. Their competitive spirits saw this as a moment of weakness, an opportunity to feel superior. Whispered snickers rippled through the waiting area. But Sarah Chen, seated nearest the fallen gentleman, immediately stood up. Without hesitation, she knelt down and began helping him collect his scattered papers. Her movements were gentle, respectful, and genuinely kind. "Let me help you, sir," she said softly, carefully organizing his documents. The other candidates watched, their earlier amusement transforming into uncomfortable silence. As Sarah helped the elderly man to his feet, he looked at her with piercing eyes. She noticed a subtle shift in the room's atmosphere, the receptionist's knowing smile, the sudden straightening of other employees' postures. Later that afternoon, Sarah was called into the interview room. The same elderly gentleman sat at the head of the conference table, now wearing an impeccable suit. "Miss Chen," he began, a warm smile spreading across his face, "I believe we have something special to discuss about your potential role in our company. The moral kindness is not just an action, but a reflection of character, and sometimes it's the most powerful interview skill of all."